What's up, YouTube? Big Mike back today. We're going to go ahead and crack this entire box of Innistrad Remastered Play Boosters today. Now, I did pay $225 for this box on pre-sale pricing. Taking me a little bit to get to it here, but looking this up this morning, it looks like these boxes have dropped down to about 170. I think that's what I was seeing, about 170 on TCG right now. So we'll do the follow-up pricing, close out the video. We'll do all of that assumption based on the current pricing of about 170 and give you guys a good idea of whether or not the values here in a general box and what you can expect if you were to go out and buy your own. I will do a comparison for pre-release boxes in case anybody else like me was pre-ordering their materials. Metallic Mimic, all right. And we can see how you're faring out with average card prices in an average box versus pre-release pricing and current pricing. Compare the two there too. Go kind of quickly through some of these, bunch of commons and uncommons. These are all reprints, nothing super unique or stuff most people have seen once or twice. We'll focus on rares, and I'll try and pick out any cards in these that are worth a couple of dollars or more. It's usually a price point. About $2 is a price point where it makes it worthwhile to try and sell the card. In my experience, anything under $2, trying to sell the card doesn't really get you a whole lot after, you know, your time listing it, shipping costs, all of that. $2 is right about the limit of where you want to be. So going through here, Spell Queller, Demonic Taskmaster, Desperate Farmer. All right, so if you guys haven't seen it, we've already opened a box of Innistrad collector boosters. I did each one of those packs individually as a short, and then just did a quick summary video wrapping up the entire box, seeing what that does. Go ahead and check that out. If you like seeing box openings, card reviews, set reviews, looking for value in boxes, go ahead and follow. On double rep pack. We're going to be doing a lot more of this going forward. Looking for that Aether Drift. Aether Drift will be coming up next week. Keep an eye out for those videos. We'll try and get those out a lot earlier than we did with the Innistrad Remastered. Those are going to be pretty quick coming out next week as soon as we can pick up cards at pre-release. So, anybody do pre-release on this set? Did you guys go to your LGS, draft some cards? Anybody have opinions on this? Go ahead, leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of Innistrad Remastered. Are there any cards that you're looking for out of this set specifically? Or are you just trying to chase that serialized Edgar Markov? I know that one's definitely making it worthwhile for whatever you paid into it. Those are going for a pretty good price right now. Let's see, Gisela. All right, top half of the Brazella Voice of Nightmares. Ghoul Tree, Village Messenger, and a Mountain. So I've had a lot of fun looking through this set. I just got back into Magic a few years ago, right around the time Kamigawa Neon Dynasty was releasing. So I missed Crimson Vow, what was the other one? I don't know. They did a couple of Innistrad sets back to back, and then they did the double feature set. I missed all of that. Missed a bunch of the original Innistrad sets as I quit playing back in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. Quit playing Magic and just recently gotten back into it. So getting a bunch of these cards that I missed in the Innistrad sets, filling out my collection. It's been pretty great. Thinking about maybe picking up another box of these play boosters, trying to set up a draft with some friends. Looks like it could be a pretty fun draft set. You know, vampires and zombies and werewolves and all of that. All right, not looking like great hits so far here in these play boosters. Don't normally expect a lot from these, right? You typically only get one rare per pack. A 2 rare is pretty lucky. They don't really get the alternate arts, but we'll keep going through here, see if we can get a big hit somewhere. Hello Vault, all right. Really looking for any copy of Edgar Markov. Get one of those for my collection. Cultivator Colossus was another great reprint in here, and what were some of the other ones? Avicen's a great pull. Static Awakener, Pet Guardian, Fiery Temper, Edgar's Awakening, Twin Blade Geist. Just played in a random 60 card Rung What You Brung tournament last night, and I got whooped by that card. Spirit Tribal. Butcher Ghoul, Young Wolf, Hungry Bridge Wolf, Spontaneous Mutation, Apothecary Geist, Village Messenger, Mentor of the Meek. It's a great card. Goes on a lot of different commander decks. Run a white. Elder Deep Fiend. Alright. So, after Aether Drift, opening that new set, putting some stuff on display for you guys. I don't have any real plans, as it's going to be upside down card there. It's going to be a little bit before the next set releases. Go ahead and hit up the comments. Tell me what you guys would like to see me open. Are you looking for full box breaks? Maybe some singles? Do a bunch of shorts up for everybody. What are you looking for? Maybe some deck techs? Like I said, I've only been back into Magic for a few years now, mostly playing Commander. I don't have a whole lot of unique or innovative insight, but I could run everybody through decks I'm running, what I do and don't like. Full transparency, I'm mostly a Naya and Boros player. Cathar's Crusade, that's a good hit. Foolish Procession. Oh, I like that full art foil Young Wolf. I know it's not a great card, but I like that artwork. That looked pretty cool. Village Rites. That's always good. Dawnheart Disciple, Essence Flux, Cathar Commando. What we got? Abundant Growth, Cryptolithorite, Cultivator Colossus in the old border. All right, I was just saying I wanted one of these. That's fantastic. If you guys are looking to pick up any singles, hit me up. I am currently being sponsored by my LGS, Eastside Cards and Games here in Omak, Washington. Owner that's helping me out. get this YouTube channel started, and we're working on getting his TCG shop back up and running. As soon as we do, I'll be posting links to his shop. I'll be selling any of the big hits, anything you guys are looking for from what you're seeing me opening. We'll be posting that in his TCG shop, so we'll give you a direct link there soon. You can go order from my collection through him. Like I said, we'd mostly be posting the cards worth $2 or more. But if there's any of these, like that full art wolf or the full art abundant growth that you just got to have for your collection and you want to get picked up, go ahead and hit me up. Let me know. We can make sure that we get that listed for you at a decent price, and yeah, you could get that ordered. Fiend Hunter, Bloodline, Burning Vengeance, Maelstrom Pulse, and a Conjurer's Closet. I remember when that was like a $15, $20 card. That was that one's definitely gone down with these reprints lately. So that's one of the other complaints I've heard. As a new player, personally, these remastered sets, they give me an opportunity to get in with some of these cards that I never got a chance to open in the original sets. And it gives me a chance to fill my collection, get that diverse collection. I do hear a lot of complaints from some of the older players that have been in the game, saw all these sets originally, that, you know, the reprints kind of hit the card prices, and their collection's taking a decent hit. How do you guys feel about that? Do you like these reprint sets? Do you like limited reprint sets? Do you think they're doing it to death? I don't know. I think some of these cards, you know, reprints were needed, but they're done a little much. Like Doubling Season was just reprinted in Foundations, and I think that was what, the third or fourth time they reprinted Doubling Season in the last 12 months, something like that. I know when I first started playing, I had picked that up for a deck, and I think I paid like $75 for my copy 2 years ago, and actually was a little heartbroken to sell off a couple of extra copies I pulled from Foundations at only about $25 a piece. So I kind of see what they're saying with the way those reprints drive the card prices down and kind of devaluate your collection. But let me know how you feel, because like I said, I'm mixed on that. All right, so it looks like we pulled both Gisela and Bruna. If you get both of these on the battlefield, these two flip into an Eldrazi Angel Nightmare. And man, I've done this once. I've got a mono white Angels deck. Managed to get Gisela and Bruna on the battlefield at the same time and flip that one time, and it trust me, if you get that on there, that's a game ender. Alright. Groundskeeper, Gaia Reach Bandit, Extended Mindbender, and a Second Harvest. Second Harvest is pretty gross. I don't know if you guys have read through that card. For anybody that doesn't know it, for each token you control, create a token that's a copy of that permanent. So if you're running any token heavy decks, you can really just go nuts and explode the board. Built a deck for my wife last year, at the beginning of the year, and she wanted something cute and fluffy, so we did squirrels. Told her it'd be, you know, real fun. We'll get some cute squirrel tokens, and you just overrun the board and beat somebody up with squirrels. She was all about it, and I'd never actually played against squirrels, and that deck was gross. And then it got even worse with that Bloomburrow set. That all the new squirrels they had released in there. So What decks, what kind of players are you guys? What does everybody like to play? What's your favorite format? Are you guys Commander players? Are you playing Standard, Modern, Vintage? Like, what's Pauper? I've had a guy trying to talk me into Pauper. Unfortunately, we're in a small area, and while I'm all about playing budget decks, that sounds great. I think it would just be the two of us with Pauper decks. So, what's your guys' format? What's your favorite decks in that format? Like I said, I'm mostly a Commander player. I've been starting to brew a little bit with some Standard stuff. Just going down to the LGS, playing some Friday Night Magic. What are you guys playing? What do you guys hate playing? Like, are you a Commander player? And if so, like, who's your Commander? What's your favorite thing to play? And what do you hate playing? Pretty small LGS here. I think the biggest night I've seen, we had maybe 25 people in the shop at any one time. So I know that's fairly small scale. For some of you guys out there, you're playing in some big LGSs where you get these massive tournaments. So you guys get a huge sample size for what people are playing out there, and we've got kind of a limited pool here. So love to hear from you guys on what you're playing, what you're seeing, what you're sad that you're seeing. Bloodline Keeper. All right. That's a good mythic hit there. All right, down to the last stack here. Still no Edgar Markov, still no Avacyn. We did get that Cultivator Colossus I was asking for, so that's good, right? You can't have everything you're looking for, but another 2 backwards cards. What is going on with this set? All right, Shrill Howler, Collective Brutality. Escalate, discard a card, pay this cost for each mode chosen beyond the first. Choose one or more. Target opponent reveals their hand, you choose an instant or sorcery from it, they discard that card. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Target opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, getting down to the end here. Go ahead and stick around for a recap at the end. I'll add up. Wow, 4 cards upside down and backwards at the front. I mean, I don't want to be one of those guys. I see it everywhere, but I feel like maybe there's some folks with a point about some of the quality control issues that we're seeing right now. That once or twice in a box feels like it'd be forgivable, but it's been quite a few packs that have upside down cards, backwards cards. Been hearing horror stories about people buying. God, here it is again. First 4 cards, upside down and backwards. Hearing horror stories about people buying some of the Secret Lair Commander decks, and they're completely missing cards. Or even worse, have half the deck as duplicates and missing the other half of the deck. Right? You know, Commander's a singleton format, so you know, having 2 copies of the card would be great. It's just not a legal deck. Had something similar happen, although not as extreme. I bought the it's Raining Cats and Dogs Secret Lair deck. Looked really good. Wanted to give it a shot, and I was nervous about getting it open and playing it at first, because it was fairly expensive. There were some good reprints in there. They had some custom artwork, and I started looking up the resale pricing on some of these. You know, seeing some of these cards in the alternate artwork in that Secret Lair going for $80, $90, $100. I thought maybe I'll just sit on this deck for a little while. When I finally did open it up and sleeve it, here a couple of months ago, I found that it was actually missing 2 cards from the deck. Not even just replaced with something else, just completely 2 cards short. Nothing real pricey, fortunately. I think both cards totaled like 47 cents for me to pick back up and complete the deck as it was supposed to be. But you know, pretty frustrating to pay $150 plus shipping for a deck and have it show up incomplete. You guys had any issues with that? Any experiences where some of your secret layers weren't hitting, or some of your packs were missing stuff? Hoping, I haven't opened any of it yet. I'm sitting on it, hoping the resale goes up. But I bought a few of the Marvel secret layer, and I'm hoping that that's not the same issue. I haven't looked into it too much. I haven't heard. Let me know if you guys know anything. Did that secret layer have some of those same issues where cards are missing, cards are misprinted? Like I said, I haven't heard anything, so I'm hoping that it's fine. But alright, looks like this is one of the last 3 packs here. Getting down to the end. Hamlet Captain, Mystic Retrieval, Shrill Howler, Emrakul. That's a good hit. Emrakul is always awesome. A big 1313 spaghetti monster. 2 packs left. Still no Avacyn, no Edgar Markov. I'm not a big Eldrazi player, so Emrakul's cool, but I don't really have a deck to slot that in. Vampires and Angels, though. I do have decks for both of those, so Edgar Markov, Avacyn, those would be great cards. It's the initial cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, search your library for a creature card where X, mana value X or less, where X is 2 plus the sacrifice creature's mana value. Okay. No creature ramping and Heartless Summoning. Alright, last pack here. Join the Dance, Angel's Tomb, Slayer of the Wicked. Nice. Fang Frame Blood Artist, Unnatural Growth. Alright. Alright guys, stick around for just a minute. We'll do a recap of all these cards. Alright guys, so we tallied everything up from this box. Cracking everything open here, we ended up with 6 mythics, 42 rares, 2 uncommons, all worth about $2 or more. Top 5 cards from this box, we've got Emrakul the Promised End, Gisela the Broken Blade, Bloodline Keeper, Hermit Druid, Cultivator Colossus. All the cards worth $2 or more, totaled about just shy of $116. So if we were going by the current retail of about $175, that puts us, what is it, $59 shy of the mark, making it back. If we're going by what I actually paid for this, $125, then we're about $109 short. I went ahead, scanned in all of my cards, added up all of the bulk. Looking through all of that, it looks like we've got a total box value of $192.09. So, if you're somebody who likes to factor in your bulk, pick through your cards, build decks, do all of your things, and keep track of all of that, technically, this box is going to pay for itself, but it's going to be a lot of work trying to deal with all of that if you buy the box at the current price. If you bought pre-sale, it looks like this box is not quite hitting the mark. So go down in the comments, let me know what you think. Do I got a bad box? Is it just a rough set? Is is it even worth it to keep buying boxes? What do you guys think? Are you moving on to the buy singles? Yeah, get in the comments. Let me know. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, like the video, subscribe. More content will be coming. Thank you.